exposing of this, people start figuring it out. And listen, the only way the Luciferians can live is under the cloak of darkness, secrecy, and control. So, my hat again is off to you for putting the light on the subject matter that you're dealing with, because Alex, Steve, it's upon us now.
Well, it is. I want to shift gears just for a moment. You remember you were the one that broke the news that a group of private mercenaries run by a felon had taken over areas of Hardin, Montana, the $27 million facility. I went there. It was true and even more. Now, I was sent a photograph yesterday, and I wasn't going to cover this hour, but towards the end, I'm going to go ahead and start because I'm still doing research. It says, I saw this car on I-45 north toward downtown Houston today at about 9 a.m. Never saw one of these before. He was driving like a bat out of hell. It says State Tactical on it. And guess what? It has the Serbian coat of arms. It has a similar name to one that Hilton has used. And it's tied into Israeli defense companies, and it has the same website design and same look, but we've confirmed they do have these fake police cars now driving around in Houston, and we've almost confirmed it's connected to Hilton. We're not 100% sure, but it's the same MO, the same names. I mean, this is, and the fact that the feds haven't done anything about Hilton to begin with, this is just insane.
Well, I think, too, that people need to understand something. With the information that I gave about Department of Homeland Security and others, they've got to, I think every listener has got to recognize that if they don't see a policeman or a sheriff or a highway patrolman or state trooper, these guys now, under law, Alex, can put on any, if they're under the Department of Homeland Security, they can wear any one of a dozen different uniforms. They're putting them they're hiding them in plain sight. And again, if all of the events that are taking place concurrently don't send the biggest warning that's ever been sounded on talk radio by your program, the bottom line is that there is no more event that can take place except when they drop the hammer. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why all this information is out there. Every single politician who has voted for this stuff needs to be recalled on recall petitions immediately.
Well, let's talk about how they could roll out martial law. Notice they're talking about nuclear war with North Korea. They're talking about first strikes on Iran right as the global banking meltdown happens. We'll talk about that in the second half of the interview, Steve Quayle. But because I was interrupting some, when we come back from break, walk through what your different sources are telling you, and that's the same info I'm getting. This morning, you weren't sure. You were saying, do you know anything about these blueprints? We went and looked it up, found out indeed it's public that they're building these prison facilities inside of the Postal Service. Paul Watson has links to that in his article. U.S. Postal Service expands construction of secret rooms. This just went up on prisonplanet.com. So we've confirmed this is going on, but the issue is it's the other things that the people are telling you who are involved in this, that they're now being staffed. They're now being expanded. They're now building bigger ones. They can wear any patch they want of any agency. And how they admitted 7 years ago, this is part of the forced inoculation program. That is confirmed. Steve Quayle's our guest. Key info straight ahead.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Are you prepared? Well, you need to be hardcore prepared. There is a difference. To be hardcore prepared, equip yourself with the latest survival gear available at TactownGear.com. All Tactown gear has been field tested by Canadian and U.S. forces, so you know it's tough. What kind of gear? 72-hour survival kits as low as $55. Holsters for $21. Ankle holsters as low as $40. Flashlights, knives, binoculars, sleeping bags, boots, weapons, accessories, and much more available only at TactownGear.com. Order now and receive free shipping and a free gift on orders over $175. Need more? Receive free shipping, a free gift, and a 10% discount on orders over $250. Visit TactownGear.com right now for your preparedness needs. That's TACTownGear.com. TactownGear.com. Or call Tactown Gear at 418-844-9111. Again, that's 418-844-9111.
Gold isn't for you? Ted Anderson, president of Midas Resources, one of the world's premier gold and precious metal investing firms. I get it. You wouldn't buy gold if you believed that the government is doing a great job, that the Fed will stop handing out trillions of dollars like bailout candy, that Social Security would be there for you. That's not what's happening. You might even pass on gold if the stimulus package wouldn't fuel inflation, or that the dollar wouldn't lose value, or that your retirement would be secure. If all looks rosy to you, then now is not the time to buy gold. For the realist, there have never been more sobering reasons to diversify with gold. Since 2001, the U.S. dollar index has tanked 30% while gold has risen 300%. Right now, savvy investors are adding gold to their portfolios. You should too. Find out what they know. Call us and I'll send you 10 reasons why gold will do very well, free. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Don't worry. This show is documented. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns.
We're back live, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Quayle's our guest. Okay, Steve, lay it all out. Why this is such a concern. Because it's not like they're just building secret jails, which we went and tracked down and found the government purchase orders. That's creepy enough. We know from past mainstream reports they want to use post offices during collapse of society and for forced inoculation. And go ahead.
Well, also, I think the thing that everyone needs to watch is all of the new revelations on the ID, the new push for national ID, the new biometric scanning, the new DNA scanning, the new sampling against your will. I mean, the point is, Alex, the post office is going to become the place where once they generate the false flag in conjunction with, I believe, Iran, in conjunction with North Korea, I think people need to understand this, that the mainstream press absolutely does not give news, they don't give the truth, and they only give what I would call diversionary entertainment, and let's put that in question marks. So the point that it has to be made clearly is that the identification, the vilification, the nullification, and soon the destruction of anyone who is other than them is going to take place. And look, Alex, we've seen it. The MIAC report, all the different documentation, it doesn't even matter if we can prove historically that false flags are general operating procedure of the power that's in place at the time. The Korean incident, starting with the sinking of the South Korean ship by North Korea, followed up with massive deployment of some of the state-of-the-art weaponry to not only Guam, but also Okinawa, the reversal of the Japanese government to Okinawa. I can tell you this from someone I know in Japan, told me 3 days ago, point blank, he said, Steve, I was in a position to hear some of the Japanese military, two of their highest leaders, saying it's time to break out the stuff that we hoped we'd never have to use. He said, use your imagination. As most people know, Alex, Japan is not thrilled with the idea of a nuclear war in Korea. And let's look now to the oil spill. Whether people believe it or not, want to accept it or not, all these things are happening almost in a concerted and a concentrated point in time to generate the massive amount of chaos. The New World Order thrives on one word. Out of chaos must come the New World Order. And so now we've got, every day we've got the president of this country making statements on a new global order. We're seeing it all, but remember, and this is the thing I think that everyone loses track of. You